Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's frame cleaning down time today, so going to be working on that rather than getting it sandblasted or shot blasted, whatever, media blasted. I was going to have a go at to do it myself. So yeah, let's see how it turns out. So just to quickly show you what the frame looks like now. Obviously, it's got quite a bit of paint already coming off. But looking very rough. It's unbelievable this is a 2017 bike in the state that this is in, but going to clean all this off and be spraying it black. So yeah, quite a bit of work to do. Also just to show you the swing arm, it's black already, but yeah, looking pretty rough. It's obviously been left outside somewhere and not really looked after, so I'm going to have to get rid of all the rust and all the rough areas on this and get that resprayed as well. So right, finally getting somewhere. Got the engine back in the frame. Bit of a pig to get in, to be honest. These bits are really tight, so it's just a case of a few gentle taps with the old rubber mallet just to get it lined up, because these are pinching on the side of the engine really well. So yeah, bolt through here, bolts here. Now all I've got to do is do that one up and obviously put the two bolts through here and into the frame. So that's the next little job. Just knocking in the bearing ends that what it sits on, basically using the old bearing, basically put it on top and then just hitting it with a hammer very slowly, very gently all the way around and slowly working it in, and then just doing the bottom one now. As you can see, almost in. Just takes a bit of whacking, just hitting it around the edge, and then using the old top spacer for that one. As you can see, just hold it over there and just hit it with a hammer. It's the same principle with the bearings, just using the old spacer, what the old bearings used to sit on, reversing it so it doesn't actually sit on the part that moves, it just sits on the top. And then going to use a hammer and just gently tap it down. Right, so everything greased up, put grease on the top one as well. Right, it's time to put the forks in. Hopefully it'll be quite a simple job. Found the other bolts, so we can put them in. So I'm just getting it all adjusted. Basically, the inside is 1 mil space between the bearing and the outside is 2.5 mil. And all I'm doing is keeping an eye on how much this bolt's coming through, so therefore I know how much that's pushing in. I hope that makes sense, but there's some method to the madness. Very useful actually, these little ratchet spanners. Basically that stops this side from going in, that just sits on the outside, the big washer. All I'm just using is a bar and then a socket. It's a 19 mil socket that literally fits just inside. And all I've done there, the socket goes in on the other side and just pushes it in as far as I need it to, and job done. So that's it. Another little bit done. On to the next piece. Right, just to let you know, the inside actually needs about 1 centimetre deep. Basically needs to accommodate this rubber seal and basically a bit of the space to the outside. So looking at about 1 centimetre deep roughly. So I'm just going to do that now. Right, get the swing arm back on now. Just trying to align everything, make sure it's all good. Right, just putting the other Allen key and then I'm going to start fitting the suspension. So just there's 2 here. I'm just doing everything up hand tight. I'll do it all to talk to spec. The reason partly for doing that, I just want to make sure all the washers are in place. If anything's missing, a couple of these bolts are a little bit rough, so I might replace them just to make it look a bit nicer and fresher, and just making sure I've got nothing else missing before I do final fit. Right, just to let you know, errors were made. The bolt that goes through here, the one that goes through this pivot here, actually has to come in through this side because there's actually a bracket on the frame to hold the end of the bolt in place. So you can just do it up from the other side. You don't have to hold it. It holds it in the frame. So I had to undo all this again and remove it about. So now I'm just going to go around and just do everything up. Tools. So as you can see, it's starting to come together now. Both front suspension, rear shock is in. The rear swing arm is all mounted in. See how the shock sits in between there. So yeah, still quite a lot of work to do, obviously, but at least that's kind of the big bits bolted back on, bar obviously the tank and a few other bits, but you know what I mean, onto the frame anyway. The wheels obviously you're taking out quite regularly anyway. So yeah, starting to somewhat look like a motorbike again. It's only been in bits for about 8 to 10 months, but it took a while to get the powder coating sorted. I was originally going to take it off myself, but that proved to be an absolute nightmare, so I had to get it done professionally, get it shot blasted, sandblasted, whatever they call it, media blasted of some sort. But yeah, starting to look really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Obviously a bit cold at the moment out here in the UK, but yeah, please give this video a like, a thumbs up, and hopefully see you on the next one. Be a bit sooner this time. Bye.